What's up, guys? Sean here with another edition of Mostly Metal. I need to get some new shirts. I noticed in my videos I wear the same fucking shirt all the time when I make these videos. I know a lot of guys like to wear their metal garb when they make these videos, but I just fucking make them when I'm thinking about it and I happen to be wearing a golf shirt. But this video is going to be about an album that a lot of people are talking about now for all the wrong reasons. I am not going to talk about what everyone else is talking about because I prefer to talk about music on this channel. I thought about making a rebuttal video. I actually made a couple of videos, and then I thought, you know what? Everyone's got an opinion. You know the old saying, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one and they all stink. So I deleted that video and decided to make a video about the music of this album and this band. That band is called Deathspell Omega. This is their new album, The Furnaces of Palingenesia. There's the back. If you want to look up the controversy around Deathspell Omega and I don't remember their singer's name. What's his name? Nico something. He's got a storied history that you all can go explore yourself. I'm going to talk about the album. And Deathspell Omega, I've been a fan of them for, I'm going to say 10 years maybe. I own a few of their CDs. And they're one of those bands that when I find out they have a new album coming out, I just click buy. I don't have to listen to it first. I kind of know what I'm getting myself into, which is so far always been great, and this new one is no exception. This is the inside. I try to follow along with the lyrics. I think these are a mixture of lyrics and stories because it doesn't seem to follow with what I heard. As you can hear, Deathspell Omega is considered black metal, but very articulate, very mind-bending, if you will. When you listen to it, you're kind of squinting sometimes. Having it on the background does you no good. I'm having it for you to hear, but you have to really sit down with this band and listen to it. You've probably heard 3 time changes in the 2 or 3 minutes I've been talking already. It just came with a little postcard. If you like other Deathspell Omega releases, you'll like this one a lot. But it does demand your time and attention. This is not something you can just put in your car and have it playing in the background while you're cruising down the road. You have to focus on it, listen to it, and try to understand what Nico and company are doing here with this band. I like it because I can listen to this. This is probably, I want to say, the 10th time I've listened to this, and I hear something new every time. The riffs are not as straightforward as many black metal bands are. You can probably hear in the background here, there's a lot of odd, crazy riffage going on. But like I said earlier, the time changes. You feel like you're on a roller coaster when you listen to Deathspell Omega, and this album's no exception. Very inventive, very different, which I like. Black metal, particularly black metal, can get kind of stale. As with any other music, people just tend to hear a formula and say, oh, I'm going to copy what those guys do. And while Deathspell Omega is probably not the first to do music like this, they're very unique. If you put them on, you kind of think, oh, these guys are a little out there. Reminds me a lot of Portal from Australia. If you've ever listened to Portal, it's not something you can just slap on and listen to. It's very dissonant, very raw, and forces the listener to focus, which is what I like. And especially this day and age, people just like to slap on Spotify or iTunes or some of those other apps and just kind of listen to stuff in spurts maybe, or listen to one song and toss the rest away. This isn't a band you can do that with. If you put on 10 seconds of this on Spotify, you'd probably call it crap, and and throw it away. So highly recommend you going out, either picking up the physical copy. I didn't show you the vinyl just because it's black vinyl. I don't know if there was any special colors or anything like that, but I prefer, like I've said in other videos, I like to have a physical copy. I like to try to kind of read along if the lyrics are there and try to figure out what the artist is getting at. So I highly recommend you pick it up and listen to it on a nice or decent stereo system and not just stream it on Spotify. I don't think you'll get the same effect. So highly recommend it. I'm going to say this is going to be in my top 5 to 10 black metal or metal albums of this year. And again, you hear a song like this, it starts off one way and you're like, oh, that sounds familiar, and then they throw those quirky melodic little passages in there, which I think is very cool. So go forth, check it out. If you like Deathspell Omega, ignore the hype, the bad hype if you can, the I don't know what you want to call it, I'm not going to get into it. Just go listen to Deathspell Omega and think for yourself, you know, don't go by me or someone else telling you to ignore Deathspell Omega because of some other stuff that happens in the singer's past, and maybe current, I don't know, but I like the music. The music has nothing to do with this particular artist, in my opinion. A lot of people can't separate the artist and the individual. That's a slippery slope. So check it out if you're a metal fan. Sorry this is so short. I'll probably do another video or so later on this week. And I've got a whole stack of new stuff. I know I keep saying that, but it seems like the stack of new stuff never dwindles down because I keep buying this shit. So thanks for checking out the channel. Hope you like Deathspell Omega. And I will catch you all very soon. Later.